Hey guys, I'm back to show you how I assemble my apron that I got off the internet from Hey June. It's called the ALLSPICE apron. If you want to see how I cut it out and prepared it, you can go to the first video. So as I said in the original cutting out of the video, I'm going to be serging all my pieces, so I'm going to start doing that. So just watch and have fun. If you're new to serging, I'm going to show you here. I'm using regular stitch, normal stitch, but when I come around here, I'm going to stretch it, because when I stretch it, it's going to stretch the fabric where I can curl it under, and it eases the fabric in nicely. So right now I'm at normal. So let's start here. Now mind you, I'm just doing I'm not cutting anything. I'm just serging the edges to secure the fabric edges. Now I'm coming to the side that has the curve, so I'm going to stretch that out, so that way when I flip it around to sew it, it's going to fall nicely. Now I'm going to go back to normal. Now I'm going to do a stretch again. And here you could see how the stretching makes it curvy. That way it gives us the ease that we need to fold this edge under perfectly. All right, that piece is done. So now I'm going to go back to normal, and I'm going to serge everything here really quickly. And then I'll explain to you what I do when I come to the corners that are round with the serger. What I like to do is I like to shrink the stretch so that way it curls it in, which I'll show you. All right, now we're just going to go normal, regular, straight. Okay, so now I'm hitting the part where it's rounded. So I'm going to go just a little bit more. Now I'm going to shrink it in. Now I'm going to go normal again. I hope this helps people who don't use sergers and you're scared to, or if you just never knew, you try it. So now I'm just going to go straight across again. Now I'm coming to the other curve. at the bottom of the apron. And again, we're going to shrink it in because we want to turn that under. Got that done. Now we're going to go normal straight stitching. See how quick this is? We did the whole perimeter, and you could see how the edge kind of, let me see if I can get it, it's kind of curling in, so that way when we go to sew it, it's going to be an easier process. Now I'm going to come in and do the inside of the, let me do this side. Then when we get to this corner under the underarm, we're going to stretch it again because we're going to be turning it under. All right. Now this one, again, I'm going to stretch it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to stretch it so it can go under. Had to think there for a second. Now this is the underarm of the apron. And this works nice because the curve is usually on the bias. Now I'm going to go back to my regular straight stitching. Can't be any faster than this. I'm not doing the top because when I go to put the pieces together, that'll be serged. Now I'll go get the other piece. Let me see, where am I? Okay, so this is going to be the underarm. I'm going to repeat everything the same. Coming to my bias, I'm going to stretch it again, the max my machine does. And now I'm going back to straight, regular sewing, not stretching or shrinking. Always keep your snippers near you. All right, so the underarm and the bottom is all done. Now we're going to do the neck area. And again, straight and stretch and straight. All right, so all of our edges have been serged nicely. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to do this part and I'll be okay. I'm back. So what I did while I was off camera is that I took the liberty of pressing a center seam here. On this side I marked where the pocket's gonna go. On one side, I didn't do the other side because if I can line this side up and use this center, we're good. So I wanted to show you, I did go ahead and press all of my seams that I'll be turning under. And I just wanted to show you how nice these seams look because we serge, stretch, and the other one. Let me see if I can show you what I mean on a paper here. Okay, so my machine has a dial on the side. Okay, it has regular stitching. Then it has like that kind of a design on this side. And then the other side that stretches looks like this. Okay, this one I use when I'm doing curves, regular straight, and this one when I'm doing outer curves like that. Okay, inward curves, outer curves, and just straight stitching. So that's what I did to get these nice curves on all of this here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to put this here for now. And let's see. Sorry. Let me lower this. Okay, so right here is my center seam. Here's that little faint line that I drew there. Here's my pocket that I made. Oh, I did insert another pocket here with the remnants from the inside of the sleeves that I had left over. And I figured, hey, I'm the creator. I'll put as many pockets as I want. So now I have my line here, and I did press this so I could find my my center here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the center here. I'm going to take my edge and put it along there. I'm going to take a pin. I'm going to grab all those layers. I'm going to secure them. I'm going to come down here now. I'm going to find my center again. I should show you how amazing. Oh, I have one thing I didn't do. Let's go back. I did not sew this edge. Alrighty, let's sew that edge. Then we'll go back to that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna sew this seam right here, but look at how nice. This is where you stretch the fabric so that way it can curl in. Let's go here. I'm doing a little 1/4 inch seam. I'm not doing a back stitch because I'm going to come and sew all around, and I'm going to secure all that. Okay, now we can get back to doing our job. That's all secured. Let's go back. Again, I'll put this here just to be able to place my pocket on it. I'm doing the pocket first because after I sew the shoulders in, it's going to be a tighter fit. All right, so again, I'm finding my line like before. Placing these pins. Let me make sure that this is centered, because once this is centered and that line is up there correct, everything else will be level and perfect. I don't know about you, but the least pins I use, the better. I just don't like to be bothered using too many pins. Right, that's all done. But because this has to be level, I am using, there we go. So my center seam that I pressed is centered. This is the line that I drew for the pocket per the pattern. Oh, and if you like this fabric, I got it from Joann's. Alrighty. Let's open that back up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the top seam over here. And because it is a pocket, I will be back stitching and securing it. If you want, you can do a little zigzag on yours, whatever you want. But right here, and make sure you pull all the fabric out, that you're not pinching it. Okay, I'm going to do this a couple of times. This is so slow, the rewind, the reverse. I'm going to go back again, like I said, because it's a pocket and you're going to be sticking your hands in here and you don't want the seams to be ripping where you're sticking your hands in. Take this out because we're ready. We're centered, we're level, and do a little 1/4 inch seam allowance or 1/8 of an inch. And again, give it a few. Isn't this amazing how slow that is? I don't know if it's me, but I'm pushing it. I don't know. Let's see. And I have it on high speed here. I'll do it again and cut it off. And we're going to do the same process on the rest of the pocket. Make sure all your seams are turned under nicely. Make sure that you're all flush here. There's no buckling. Everything is smooth. So let's come back here again. I'm cheating there. I like to sew fast, so that back stitching is painful. Now at the corner, we're going to pivot. Remember, making sure everything is flush. There's no wrinkles in here. Take a pin out. Making sure again, I go and I make sure everything is flat. Now we're coming here where I do have that double pocket, so I am going to do a little back stitch here because it's 2 pocket layers. And secure that. And back stitch here just because I said it's more layers. Tuck that under. Take that off. And again, Always making sure you're nice and flat. Making sure we're good over here. Seeing something happen to my thread. I'll be back. Okay, I think that when I flopped this down, it messed up the thread in here. So here we go again. Just pick up where you left off. Again, we're doing a couple back stitching where the pocket opening is, making it stronger. And if you like, you can always do a little zigzag there if you want to. And that's it. Pockets are in. They're great. Hands fit nicely in there. I put this one here in case you got small things you want to put in there. So now, because I had a start and stop there, let me cut all my threads. Get in the habit of cleaning up your threads. Always have your snippers near you all the time. Okay, so we're done with the pocket. Now all I have to do is take this like this. We're going to take our back strap, connect it to the front strap like this. And I'm going to come and serge it over here really quick. That's all done. Make sure they're nice and straight, that you don't put them on and they're crooked. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the right strap and I'm going to bring it over to the left strap. And you can see we crisscrossed everything. Now I'm going to put these face to face. Make sure they're good. And I'm going to sew that down. Now for myself, I didn't take any seam allowance off because I don't like anything choking me. So if it's a little lower at the neck area, it works for me. Alrighty, so here we have our crisscross in the back. And here's the top. So now what's fun about this is you're going to start sewing the hem all around, and it's just one continuous zoop, zoop, zoop. All right, I'm going to start at the right shoulder. Everything has been pressed down. That helped. Otherwise, I would sew it this way, but I could. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. So that way you can see. So I'm looking at a guide I have there, and I'll just go with that. It is so simple to make this, that you can make this for moms, grandmas, friends. pulling slowly around the curve. What did I do? I broke the thread again. Aye. All right, you can watch me fix the thread. Or did I break it? I don't know why this machine likes to break my thread. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Look what it did. Can you see my thread? Singer, what's going on? Is that my new thread? And that's a new spool. Brand new spool of thread, of a cone of thread that I have. All right, so I'm gonna take this hot mess that developed here, snip that off. Pull that out. You know what? Mistakes happen. Not mistakes. I didn't do anything wrong. The machine did. But guess what? If you hit a road bump like I just did, it's as easy as it is. Just go back, clean it up, and now we're back to beautiful stitching. So now what I'll do is I got stuck here. I don't know how. Oh, I see. Technical errors. So this is good. I don't understand. All right, let's put this back in. Drop that in, pull our bobbin thread up. We're good. Put our cover back. And we will go right back to sewing. Where did we leave off? Look at the hot mess I took off. Goodness. Where were we? Right here. Everything's good. Let me see where I stopped, which is right here. And I'll just go back a few stitches. All right. We'll be back. I didn't rethread this. I'm being lazy. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. The issue with the machine was that I had to take the cover off and there was some threads tangled up in the threads snipper in there. I got these amazing little screwdrivers, Phillip and Flathead. I think it was on Temu. Really, really dirt cheap. So that helps when you're going into a tight, small space like this in here. So it's a good lesson for everybody who does sewing. You gotta know how to go in and open up your machine and fix the problems. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, we're back. I took the liberty of putting my sister's beautiful music on the background from her YouTube channel. It's called Sound Expanse. She's she and her friend Keith create these beautiful 6 to 10 hour relaxing ASMR videos where you can just tune out and relax. I'm going slow over the bump. I was gonna sit here and just sew the majority of this and come back, but I said, you know what? I gotta show you people how quick and easy this is. Only without technical difficulties, so, but that's not my error, it's just the machine. Because I have a brand new spool of cone, a new cone of thread in the back. I use my fingers as my pins. A lot of people would have clips in here and stop, go, stop, go. Just use your fingers. It's like when I'm doing hair, instead of using a lot of hair clips, I just move the hair out of the way and go. Time is money, money's time. You can't be sitting there being so 100 hair clips in the hair, sectioning. You know what you're doing, you go for it. I did forget to mention, I did rethread this. It came out of this little loop right here before. So I did that. Now when I'm going slow, you know I'm going around a curve. And here we're going to go straight. I'm going to cut off these extra serged threads off of there. Now we'll untangle this because honestly it's just been one continuous all around stitching. There are some people who love listening to a sewing machine. That's their ASMR. It satisfies me. Makes me happy creating. Let me cut these little threads I see here. That's from where we started over. So now we're on the side panel. Coming around to a corner again. And I want you to see how beautiful this is laying flat by using the stitch that curves. I call it this stitch. It tightens it, so it brings the fabric in because it's on the bias. You don't have bunching. It's just beautiful and smooth. I like to take my fabric and take everything nice and straight and go to town. Coming to the curve again. Guys, we're coming to the end. I'm going to cut this extra little piece of thread from the serger. And we are completely done with our apron. And she is done. Beautiful. Snip our threads. This iron's off. It's a marker pen that you just iron off the lines. Let me go over it again. I don't like threads. Not professional. Alrighty, that is done. I wonder if I can actually let me see. I have a mannequin here. Let me see if I can put it on her. Come on, girl. You and your sparkles. Let's go. Give me 1 second while I dress my mannequin for you. Let's dress her up. Give me 1 minute. My goodness, does this girl look good? Now, how many people do you know are going to go dressed up in a sequins dress to wear an apron? All right, look at this. me see if I can move it back a little bit for you. And there she is. She's got her beautiful apron on. Voila. As you can see, she's got a pocket here. She's got a pocket here. And go ahead, girl. Show them your back. Beautiful. Lays down nice. Right, guys, let me know what you think. Did you like this little tutorial? Look at this. Look at this lines. It's beautiful. What do you think? She's ready to go to the ball or go do dishes or cook? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial and you've had fun watching. And remember, if you do have trouble with your sewing machine or whatever, you're gonna have to learn how to fidget with it. As you saw, I had issues with it, but nothing that I couldn't get back on the road. Pocket number 1 and 2, 3, and that's it. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, share, watch part 1 where I show you how to cut it out and where I got the pattern, and press that bell so that you get notifications when I'm making another video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and if you're gonna go and download a pattern for yourself. Let me see if I can show the bottom. Let's see. There you go. Let me show you the bottom before I go on. See how nice it contours? All right, guys. Thank you for watching again. And let me know if you like this content, and I'll try and add some more. Thank you. And for those who have this old white machine, this is a white power lock serger that is over 25-30 years old. That came from what was that, Service Merchandise. That's how old that is. And then this is a Singer Quantum stylist that I have here, stylist 9960, and it's new, so I still gotta, you know, figure out its quirks and whatnot, as you saw. All right, guys, thank you again, and bye-bye.